Welcome to our KPC Daily Devotional. Today we'll begin by reading from the book of Isaiah, chapter 58, the verses 1 through 9. Shout out, do not hold back, lift up your voice like a trumpet. Announce to my people their rebellion, to the house of Jacob their sins. And yet, day after day they seek me and delight to know my ways, as if they were a nation that practiced righteousness and did not forsake the ordinance of their God. They ask of me righteous judgments. They delight to draw near to God. Oh, why do we fast and you do not see it? Why humble ourselves, but you do not notice? Look, you serve your own interest on your fast day and oppress all your workers. Look, you fast only to quarrel and to fight and to strike with a wicked fist. Such fasting as you do today will not make your voice heard on high. Is such the fast that I choose, a day to humble oneself? Is it to bow down the head like a bulrush and to lie in sackcloth and ashes? Will you call this a fast, a day acceptable to the Lord? Is not this the fast that I choose, to loose the bonds of injustice, to undo the thongs of the yoke, to let the oppressed go free, and to break every yoke? Is it not to share your bread with the hungry, and bring the homeless poor into your house? When you see the naked, to cover them, and not to hide yourself from your own kin? Then your light shall break forth like the dawn, and your healing shall spring up quickly. Your vindication shall go before you. The glory of the Lord shall be your rear guard. And then you shall call, and the Lord will answer. You shall cry for help, and he will say, Here I am. Today's devotional is entitled, The Cat at the Window. Slowly, deliberately, the cat hopped down to my large basement window. She peered in to see if I was at my desk on the other side of the glass, then patted the window with her paw. She patted harder, then climbed up the pane until she was stretched up full length, and then very slowly she dragged her claws down the glass with a long, agonizing screech. The Schneiders were kind enough to allow me to live in their basement while I was writing my dissertation. This week they were away, and I was caring for the cat. I don't remember her name, suppressed like other abusive memories, I'm sure. It's been said that dogs have masters and cats have staff. With regal aplomb, the cat assumed command of my life. My desk faced a large window opening into a concrete box recessed into the ground. Sitting, I could gaze up into the light gray winter sky. Standing, I could look across the crisp, fresh snow at, about cat's eye level. I was trying to get the next chapter finished. I had a deadline. The cat patted at the door. She needed to go out. As I joined her in the hall, she turned and hurried up the stairs to the front door. I let her out and returned to my desk. In a couple of minutes, the cat was at my window. I went up and let her in. I'd settled back at the typewriter when I heard the pat-pat at the door and a plaintive mew. As I opened the door, she hurried up the stairs once more. I let her out. In 2 minutes, she was at the window again, demanding to be let in. Pats and meows gave way to screeching and squealing as she dragged her claws on the glass pane. And so it continued. 7 times I played "Let me out, let me in" with the cat until I had reached my limit. No, I did not arrange for a terrible accident, although I confess the thought did cross my mind. I started to think, she doesn't really need to go out, and she's an old cat with the digestive problems that old cats have. There must be a rumbling in her tummy, and she just doesn't know what it is. Is it possible she's actually hungry? This time I led her to the kitchen and prepared little snack for her. She was very interested now. She scarfed down her food like she hadn't eaten in days, and then trotted upstairs for a nap. You see, 7 times I was trying to fix the wrong problem. The old cat couldn't tell the difference anymore between needing to eat and needing to go potty. It's a good example of something we face in life. If you have to deal with the same problem over and over, you're probably trying to fix the wrong problem. I work with troubled congregations where there's been a fight or a split or clergy abuse or bad dynamics, whatever. I diagnose and, if possible, fix things so the next pastor won't have to fight the same battles or suffer the same indignities as the last one. A basic principle of my work is the problem you see is never the real problem, but only a symptom of a different underlying problem. Fix the problem you can see, and it's only a matter of time until the real problem surfaces again, maybe in the same way that you thought you had fixed, or maybe in a different way somewhere else. If the problem isn't getting fixed or staying fixed, you are trying to fix the wrong problem. If the cat's at the window again, look a little deeper. A church needed a new facility for its preschool, but plan after plan was rejected or sabotaged. For 7 years, I tried to fix the problem, but the problem would not get fixed. The facility wasn't the problem. You see, the church didn't really want the preschool. They didn't like other people's children, and they resented doing things for others. The real problem was an emotional and spiritual sickness within the heart of the church. Wives try to fix their husbands all the time. Parents try to fix their kids. Kids try to fix their aging parents. But people resent and resist criticism or manipulation, control, and they only get more stubborn in their ways. The problems don't get fixed because we're trying to fix the wrong problem. The real problem might be inside of us, something unresolved inside of ourselves. Governments routinely waste time and money trying to fix the wrong problems. Businesses bring in efficiency experts and operations consultants to help pinpoint the real issues in their sales or production or management. And sometimes they're just trying to fix the wrong problem too. If your problem won't get fixed, or if it won't stay fixed, you're probably trying to fix the wrong problem. If it hasn't worked in the past and isn't working now, then it isn't going to work any better next time. Rethink what you're doing. Whatever problems you face in life, assume there might be a different problem than you thought, and try a different solution. the next time your cat's at the window again. I wish you a good day. Goodbye.